Emmerdale's Bradley Riches responds to fan frenzy over Lewis and Kev bombshell. What happens next? Who knows? Emmerdale star Bradley Riches has reacted to the fans' responses to the latest wild development in his character, Lewis Barton's connection to Kev Townsend. Kev's arrival has already detonated the village. Robert's prison husband, a fake terminal diagnosis, and a calculated attempt to wedge himself between Robon. Now we have the extra jolt. Kev confiding to Liam that he has a son he's never met after a one-night stand with a barmaid called Emma, and viewers rapidly joining the dots to Lewis. It's clear the show knows exactly how incendiary that is. And Bradley's cheeky Instagram tease, will everything be what it seems, only poured petrol on the theories. What makes this twist land is where it collides with Lewis's current arc. He's the soft center of the Daleview crowd, sunny, eager, masking harder than most. And the idea that he's biologically linked to a volatile ex-con with a history of armed robbery is a gut punch. It's clear that Lewis craves belonging. Being told that the man who's been blowing up Robon might be his dad threatens the one thing he's finally built, safety. At the same time, Kev's secret turns the screws on Liam. The GP is boxed in by confidentiality. After discovering Kev's terminal story won't stand up to clinical scrutiny, add paternity to the pile, and the burden becomes unbearable. It's clear that Liam's moral compass is spinning. Every minute he stays silent, Aaron and Robert are at risk, and Lewis, who trusts Liam, is being kept in the dark about a truth that could reshape his identity. Meanwhile, Robon are done playing Kev's game, and they're stepping into one of their own. The plan to have Kev questioned over a recent armed robbery is bold, dangerous, and bury them. It's clear they want to force the truth into daylight and push Kev out of their orbit for good. But when your opponent is a control freak already cornered by exposure, escalation is almost guaranteed. I think we're headed for an ugly collision. A man who thinks he's losing everything, two soulmates taking a high-wire risk, and a doctor straining under the weight of what he knows. Back to Bradley's post? That selfie with Chris Kogel was a smart nudge. The show let Lewis and Kev have a moment at the housewarming, and you could feel the fandom collectively hold its breath. It's clear that even a hint of warmth between them complicates the moral maths. Can Lewis keep his boundaries if Kev starts offering the belonging he's always wanted? And what happens to Ross, Cammy, and the Daleview tribe if Lewis's loyalties begin to tangle? I think Lewis's next choices will define him far more than any DNA ever could. Crucially, none of this works without the Robon heartbeat. Robert's guilt and Aaron's resolve have been the pulse of this chapter. One pulled back by obligation, the other pushing forward to a life they promised to rebuild. It's clear they're aligned now. Expose Kev, reclaim peace. But schemes have consequences. And Emmerdale is already hinting at fallout at Houghton Police Station. I think the question isn't will the plan work so much as what will it cost and to whom? So yes, Bradley's right to be coy. Who knows is the only honest answer when every thread knots into the next. If Kev is Lewis's father, identity, loyalty, and love all get stress tested at once. If he isn't, the misdirection still did its job. It forced every character to show their hand. Either way, the next move matters, and it won't be gentle.